Hello, welcome to Apsana classes. Today in this video, let's know about the transistor biasing. So what is the transistor? Transistor is nothing but the three-region semiconductor device having two regions are of same semiconductor material and one regions, the middle one base regions are of different material than the other two. So it is having the three terminals, emitter, base and collector. We're having the two junctions, emitter base junctions or simply emitter junctions, emitter base junction, or else collector base junction or simply collector junction, collector base junction. So in how many ways that can be biased? Actually, what is meant by the biasing? Biasing is nothing but giving the DC voltages to any semiconductor devices or material is nothing but the biasing. So in which way, how many ways a transistor can be biased? So transistor can be biased having it is having the three terminals. So it can be biased by emitter and base and collector too. So in two, here in the transistor we gave two supplies for emitter and base and collector. So we have 2 raised to 4 combinations of biasing. So if we give emitter to base forward and here it can be reverse bias or forward bias or here forward. So how many ways you can give? In 4 ways you can give biasing in the transistor. So for example, if you give emitter junctions as the forward bias and this has a reverse bias. In this mode, the transistor operates at active regions. Active regions. So as it is acting in the active region, so it can be used as amplifiers. Amplifiers. So if emitter junction is forward bias and collector junction to forward bias, then this type of biasing gives the operation as saturation. You know that the saturation is by minority charge carriers, but it is giving the forward bias where it constitutes for the majority. Means here how this minority charge carriers is converting to the large amount with this forward bias, it can be discussed in the further classes. So as these two are the forward bias, through the saturations and a major current is flowing, it acts as a closed switch, means on switch. Why on switch? Because the large current is flowing in this type of biasing, it is called as, it is operated in on switch. So here next biasing are the reverse bias in the both cases. So in the both cases, if the transistor is reverse bias, here to reverse bias and here to reverse biased, so it acts as cutoff region. So cutoff operation it will give. In the cutoff mode, as it is the reverse bias, the no currents will be flown. So as the no current is flown, the transistor acts as a open switch. Means open switch in the sense no current is flowing, so it is called as off switch. Off switch. And another, the final mode is, it is reverse biased and it is forward biased. It is the same inversion of both. It's here forward reverse forward. So it is called as inverted mode. So it is just opposite to the first, but the gain will be very less. Gain will be less. As it is rarely conducting, never conducts. Maximum it won't conduct. So never conduct. So as it don't conduct in this mode of biasing, so it is rarely operated. So this is the cases how we bias a transistor for any PNP and NPN, and we can maximum the transistor that we use are for amplifiers. So let's know about the active operation mode for working and constructions for the PNP and NPN in the next classes. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.